Just as a wave gains huge momentum and power before crashing onto the shores of Africa's dramatic coastline, so trade and growth are gaining huge momentum on this incredibly diverse continent. World Trade Centers is at the forefront of this burgeoning trade. It's on the cusp of a wave that is constantly gathering more energy. Using technology and integrating a growing global network of more than 1 million trade partners in more than 300 cities and 90 countries, World Trade Centers have successfully increased trade all over the world. The main purpose of a World Trade Center is to meet the local and international business needs of the region it serves. It supports business and government agencies involved in trade development, stimulating the economy of the region it serves. They are the focal point for local and foreign trade in a city or region and gives companies of all sizes a platform to gain access to international markets. Now, World Trade Centers are being built across sub-Saharan Africa. The goal is simple: to increase trade with Africa through each of the regional World Trade Centers. Mokron Investments, the owners of World Trade Center Johannesburg and Cape Town, is forming business partnerships in 47 African nations to assist local business in establishing an African network of World Trade Centers. Real estate developers in each of these countries are being invited to participate in iconic property developments that will be promoted globally. These are typically mixed-use developments that include residential, office and hotel space. Independent audit reports indicate that the strength of the World Trade Center brand on average generates 18% higher returns and 11% less vacancy rates. The real estate development is supported by Mokron Investments, which is the driving force behind the establishment of the Office for International Trade in each of these World Trade Centers. The Office for International Trade links the World Trade Centers of Africa with a common mantra: increase trade with Africa. The goal is to increase trade by 1% within 5 years. This will gain Africa $70 billion in revenue, which is 3 times the current aid received from the G8 countries and 16% more than Africa requires to alleviate poverty. In order to achieve this goal and using its technology, the Office for International Trade forms sophisticated links between companies across Africa that serve a diverse range of business sectors. These sectors range from hotel groups, conference and mission organizers, insurance companies, freight forwarders, shipping companies, finance companies, as well as sovereign and other organizations such as chambers of commerce and the World Bank. Conditions are perfect. The timing is right. Global economists agree that emerging markets such as Africa will continue to serve as the main growth area in the world economy. However, these economists also agree that to achieve success in a highly competitive global market, the emerging economies must work together. They must reduce barriers to trade amongst each other and thereby increase each other's potential to link with global markets. The World Trade Centers of Africa is well positioned to take advantage of this opportunity, to stimulate trade for Africa and to provide a return on investment for its shareholders. They transcend political borders and can benefit all business in Africa, thereby achieving the 1% goal for Africa. Seamless, efficient trade generates the profit that grows the value of local businesses and economies. It is sophisticated linkages between strategic partners that allows this to happen. Receiving the accreditation as a strategic partner of the World Trade Center literally opens up a new world of opportunity for companies in sub-Saharan Africa. A select few companies covering critical business sectors are being invited to apply for this accreditation and not only grow their businesses, but their entire local economies across the World Trade Centers globally. Strategic partners are in effect preferential trade partners. They enjoy first priority and have direct access to the business generated from international deals and trade transactions that take place between their local World Trade Center and ones in more than 300 regions and cities globally. To support the Africa 1% initiative, the Office for International Trade seeks partnerships with African companies providing business services such as freight forwarding, shipping, accounting, import-export, global sourcing, trade risk insurance, trade finance, and many more. In addition, local partners that are able to engage with government are required to cement relationships with government departments, such as port authorities and customs offices, to ensure a fully integrated solution. Contact the Office for International Trade at the Johannesburg World Trade Center, as only a select number of strategic partners can be endorsed with this accreditation in each region. The opportunities within a World Trade Center are not exclusive to big business. Each World Trade Center is required to engage local business to participate in every aspect of its global success. As a professional person active in one of 150 regions, you're invited to apply for accreditation from the Office for International Trade. A successful accreditation will ensure your regional agency license. The agency represents the Office for International Trade and is the local partner that exclusively generates business between that region and the Office for International Trade. Agency revenues will be generated through every transaction with the Office for International Trade. This ranges from trade missions, trade exhibitions, international trade deals, trade finance, World Trade Center real estate, and much more. To be qualified to carry this international accreditation and secure an agency license, applicants need to be mature business persons who have held senior executive positions in business over a number of years. In most cases, only experienced senior directors and managing directors can receive this accreditation. Alternatively, individuals with similar experience can apply. Applicants are required to attend training and assessments during a 3-week regional business school at the World Trade Center, followed by an interview with a panel of fully accredited business persons. During this assessment period, the Office for International Trade ensures that its regional agents are really experienced enough to talk business to its international clients. A regional agent is part of the global team for the Office for International Trade. They are the contributors to the Africa 1% goal. To assist in ensuring the agency's success, accredited agents are introduced to the CEOs of strategic business partners in their regions and to CEOs of other World Trade Centers. They're also automatically members of the World Trade Center Executive Club, receive sponsored international business travel, VIP conference passes, have access to World Trade Center technology platforms and office infrastructure. Only a select number of professional persons can be invited to secure an opportunity to grow their personal wealth and experience the challenges and excitement of international business. It takes drive, ambition, and superb business acumen to reach the highest echelons of the corporate world. Once there, however, the rewards are well worth the hard work. Members of the WTC Executive Club enjoy a wealth of superb benefits that may be perceived as luxuries to some, but in truth are simply a part of doing business at the highest level. World Trade Center Executive Club members are primarily supported to grow their business internationally. They receive preferential invitations to all international business meetings that take place at the World Trade Center. This includes priority introductions to CEOs and decision-makers of global companies and possible trade partners. Priority on processing international trade deals via the Office for International Trade. This includes shipping, finance, and customs clearance, as well as preferential pricing on these factors. Information is critical to ensure competitiveness in a global market. Executive Club members have access to the most sophisticated, daily updated trade data. This data spans 100 global customs offices, 20,000 product line items, and 25 years of trade. They also have access to the International Law Library, international trade maps, access to guides on doing business in new regions, and much more. Internationally, Executive Club members enjoy access to other WTC lounges, office use, meeting rooms and much more. To support their business in South Africa and across Africa, they have complimentary use of the WTC Business Air Shuttle service, an exclusive private client international bank account with a dedicated 24/7 private banker, fully accredited private financial services including travel insurance, express visa services and 24/7 emergency assistance. The World Trade Center Executive Club is your springboard to further your business success, international expansion and growth.